A new game store opened in Springfield, but it was a bit different from what Bart had imagined. The store mainly sells tabletop games. Martin, needing to use the bathroom urgently, asked Bart to play for a while on his behalf. At that moment, the group in the game entered a cave. Ahead of them was a sleeping dragon. Based on Professor Frank's experience, retreating was the best option, but Bart chose to attack.
The dragon breathes fire at the defenseless lootist.
After some discussion, the team decided that they had no chance of defeating the dragon, so they abandoned their teammate. But Frank didn't think so. As the leader, he wouldn't abandon any of his companions.
Ice blast. Lightning bolt. Sleep apnea.
The dragon sensed the threat to its life and reluctantly unleashed its ultimate attack. Fortunately, Frank had prepared for this, but unfortunately, luck was not on his side.
And Pythagoras the Bold falls.
There's no resurrection mechanic in tabletop game cards, so Frank lost a card that had been with him for 20 years. Lisa knew Bart was responsible for the mess, but Bart just hoped Lisa wouldn't tell Mom.
Oh, Bart, how could you even think I wouldn't?
Marge brought Bart to apologize. Although she didn't understand what it meant for the card to be lost, from Lisa's tone, Marge knew Bart had made a huge mistake. So she made Bart apologize to Frank, and she also made caramel blocks by hand as an apology. Originally, they were there to apologize, but once Bart saw Frank's inventions, he couldn't stop.
Is this a shrink ray?
Oh, yeah, but it only works on watermelon.
It sure does!
To help Bart become more positive, Marge decided to have Bart stay with Frank to learn. Coincidentally, the lab was looking for an assistant. Bart was very interested, so he joined. The assistant's job was mostly simple, but there were also some tricky problems. Fortunately, Bart had seen big situations before, so these difficulties didn't faze him.
What is it?
Homer was also curious about what the box was. Frank was invited to a college reunion, which was held at a billionaire's mansion. He planned to bring Bart along, but he first needed to secure the parents' permission. Since family members could attend, Frank decided to invite the Simpson family as well. Homer wanted to experience the joy of the rich, but he couldn't imagine the kind of joy they had.
Where exactly is this reunion?
Well, they won't say where it is. Billionaires are so reclusive, we have to sign an NDA in order to find out.
The Simpsons are going to...
It was Marge's first time seeing a billionaire's mansion, and she was amazed at how big the house was. The butler explained that this was just a warehouse, and the real mansion was further behind. Even so, the billionaire thought this villa was too simple, so he only stayed there for 4 days a year at most. Lisa thought rich people were all bad, but Homer told Lisa not to see them as people, but as a huge pile of money, and to ask them for a scholarship.
You want me to try to squeeze a scholarship out of a tech bro?
We spent that on long-term parking for this trip.
On the surface, the billionaire and Frank were friends, but those who knew them well understood that Peter's achievements were essentially stolen from Frank. The story goes back to their college days. At that time, Frank had already shown his talents. He was focused solely on academics and didn't care about making money. He had already invented an AI voice assistant back then. It was during that time that Peter saw the business potential. Today's AI almost all use this technology, and the patent